Welcome to another cold email video. Today we're talking about subject lines, how to get your email opened, and that's all with the subject line. And I just want to give you a really cool, easy framework. And we don't have to overcomplicate this. Let's just follow this video and you're going to get 60% plus open rates. And that's your objective. So let's jump in. Before we begin, this video is sponsored by my totally free cold email course. I've put a lot of blood, sweat and tears into this course and it's totally free. It's a 6-day course sent to your inbox every single day for the next 6 days. And it goes over a lot of really important stuff, how to be really successful with cold email marketing to get loads of prospects and leads into scheduled phone calls. So definitely sign up. It's free. There's a link in the description below. So I'm currently testing Replyio. I've got a whole video, a review video coming out for Replyio. I'm testing its multi-channel functionality mainly because I think doing omni-channel or multi-channel, they are two separate things I know is really important. So I'm testing this out at the moment. There's a link in the description below for Replyio if you're interested in that, and another video coming out. So in the process of trying out Replyio, I'm also reading about how they think we should be doing cold email because it's always really interesting to learn. And I loved what they said about I love the framework they've put around the subject lines. So basically they split up the subject lines into 4 different kind of approaches. You've got curiosity, urgency, fear, and excitement. So curiosity is something like quick question. The subject line grabs attention. It's short, doesn't give too much information, and makes the reader curious to find out what exactly the question is. I mean, this is the one I normally use, to be honest with you. I mean, if you go to my Woodpecker account, I have call this week, which is kind of bring this up a curiosity of call this week. Did I have a call with this person? Is this important? It makes it feel like potentially I've missed this. What's going on here? Let's open. The reason why this might not work though, it's kind of tricking people. So I would definitely experiment with the other ones. Although this obviously works. I've got 61% or 64% overall with this call this week. It does work. I would say be careful with that because you could trick people, but it definitely works. We're trying to get our open rates up to 60-70%. So urgency is a really interesting one, actually. It's all about creating this like sense of urgency, right? So they've wrote here, there are only 1,200 tigers left in the wild. Act now to save them. So this is creating, like, okay, wow, that's crazy. Is there only really 1,200 tigers left in the world? I need to read this. So it's just a way to get someone to read the email based around this. It's a classic marketing technique, but it's still used for a reason. These subject lines create a sense of scarcity, urgency, driving people to act. In this case, opening the email. The next one is fear. So they've written, there are only 100 copies left. Will you be able to snag the last one? So these subject lines don't use fear in the classical horror movie sense. Instead, they play on the fear of missing out. FOMO is a great one. So fear or FOMO. Evoking this in subject lines can improve CTR in the short term, but beware, overuse can backfire. Again, fear can definitely backfire, like curiosity if you do it badly. So you gotta be careful, but I mean, curiosity and fear always works really well in a lot of different marketing tactics, not only to get people to open email. And the final one Replyio gives is excitement. The new book of strategies is out now. So they're trying to create excitement for something that's happening. Creating excitement in readers is hard work. It takes precise targeting and interesting content. If you manage to get readers excited about your content, you have gotten yourself a large number of loyal customers. So they also have this really cool subject generator tool. So click on the link below and check out the subject line generator tool. Now that you know how to do subject lines well, check out this video on how to write a really good email.